Hello everyone, this is Crotty783 here, and I figured that with Ninjago ending in less than a week now, we should probably talk about that. Because you know, a 15-season story that's run for 11 years finally coming to its conclusion is a pretty big deal, so I figured there's a fair few things to talk about, clear up some confusion, and just, yeah, so let's get into it. So yesterday LEGO uploaded the trailer for Ninjago Crystallized Part 2 and titled it as the series finale trailer, solidifying that yes, Crystallized is the series finale of the saga we've grown up with for 11 years. But whenever I see mention of Ninjago ending, I also see people mentioning that the show's not ending. This is a valid piece of confusion, so I think it's fair to try and clean this up. So the Ninjago saga that started in 2011 is going to be ending on this Saturday, or if the episodes drop earlier, then earlier I guess. But the overall franchise is not going anywhere, as in 2023 a new Ninjago show is slated to release. We don't know much about it yet outside of some leaks which I won't share here, but I'm sure you can find them. But outside of the fact that the series exists, it won't be the 16th season of the original show, and it's a new show, and there's some minor leaks, but it's nothing too major. We don't know much, if anything, about this series. It could be a sequel series, it could be a prequel, it could be a spin-off. What this series actually is, we don't know, but we're going to find out at some point in 2023. But in the now, Crystallized is the end of the Ninjago series we grew up with. Whatever's coming in 2023 is a new thing entirely. A good thing to compare this to here, to give you an idea of what I mean, is to compare it to the Star Wars saga. The end of the Star Wars saga released in 2019 with The Rise of Skywalker. However, Star Wars media did not stop there, because there is much more to Star Wars as a franchise than just the original Star Wars story. But after the release of Episode 9, the main story arc was over. A similar thing is going to happen with Ninjago Crystallized. And that is, to be frank, completely surreal to me. Opening up YouTube and seeing LEGO Ninjago series finale trailer in my recommended is just like mind-boggling. Like, my biggest Ninjago worry for so long now is that the show would be dragged out indefinitely, and then one day when Ninjago stopped making money, LEGO would just pull the plug and Ninjago would never get that big finale it deserves so much. I'm so happy that that's not the case. Endings are always a sad thing, and especially for people's favourite shows, it makes them kind of have to find something new to get into. But on the other hand, an ending is also an important and good part of a story. And I'm so glad that Ninjago is getting the ending it deserves and not being dragged out indefinitely until eventually the show loses all of its charm and what made it good, akin to something like The Simpsons. And even then, the show is always going to be here. Even once it does end with Crystallized, we're still going to have 15 seasons we can always look back on, discuss, reminisce over, and enjoy over and over again. There was this one trailer line from The Rise of Skywalker's marketing campaign that I think fits this very well, and it was, "The saga is over, but the story lives forever." And I think that tagline is pretty applicable to this. So yeah, I'm actually very happy about Ninjago coming to its conclusion, because I like endings and I like when things go out of a bang, so I'm very happy about that. But it's also surreal to see an 11-year-old saga finally wrapping up. Speaking of that though, a season like this with the ambition that it has is probably going to have some pretty high expectations. So in the unlikely event where it doesn't live up to the expectations, or you end up not liking the season for whatever reason, please remember that the people who made it are human beings and they are trying to make the best story they possibly can. If you end up not liking the season, be sure to criticize it, but do so fairly and with the knowledge that actual humans put blood, sweat and tears into making this happen. Please everyone, let's not have a season 11 situation where a bunch of people in the community got really hostile at the producers of the show and the new writer Braggy Schutt, and got really mad at anyone for liking the season. Let's not repeat that, because that was a pretty bad time to be in the Ninjago community. If once Crystallized Part 2 comes out you genuinely don't like or even hate it, that's completely valid, and you're welcome to voice your criticism, but be sure to do it fairly and respectfully. I don't know though man, kind of getting on a more personal note here, it's just really wild to see this saga finally coming to a conclusion. I've been following it pretty heavily for 8 years now, and it's been a pretty big part of my life, so seeing that it's finally wrapping up is all kinds of feelings. It's sad, it's awesome, it's nostalgic, it's exciting, I don't know, it's just a whole like bundle of feelings. I hope it ends up being good. What we've seen of Season 15 Crystallized so far is, to be frank, some of the best Ninjago content we've ever gotten, although my opinions are subject to change in retrospect based on how the other half of the season goes. But for the sake of 8 years of following a story, I really hope it ends up sticking the landing. Right, that's my Ninjago ending discussion over. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Are you excited to see the saga finally wrapping up? Are you sad? Let me know all of your feelings in the comments down below, because I'm sure everyone has a lot of them, because this is a big event. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on it and share it with a friend if you found it good enough to do so, and thank you to my wonderful channel members whose names are on screen now. If you want to get a membership, be sure to hit the join button, although do not feel pressured to. You're not obligated to give me money at all, and just watching these videos is enough support for me. But for those who do buy channel memberships, thank you so much. If you like Ninjago videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss another video, and thank you so much for watching everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.